What's up, guys? I wanted to do an update here at the gym. I think last you saw, we got these cable towers. They've really served us well. These cable towers, you know, from the top to the bottom, multiple ones. You could do a cable fly crossover as if it was a cable stack that you would see in a standard gym. These ones have really served us well. We got 190 pound weight stack on these guys, and there was a heavier option. It was much more expensive. This is more than enough. I've been pleased to know that the cheaper, lower weight option was actually the better choice. Not the better choice, but certainly adequate for what we want. Adequate for any of my heavy lifts, you know, anything I'm gonna max out like a bent over row, I'll just use a barbell or something like that. You know, this is more than enough weight for anything I would need. Plus, you know, I have a multiple so close together to where I can do one hand on one stack, one hand on the other stack. So now, but anyhow, the sauna, I've been using that every day. I don't know if I showed you guys that recently, but we have some new purchases that I wanted to show you. These bikes, the Rogue bikes. We had one before, and now, certainly more than one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Rogue bikes. We had a whole nother set of bikes. They're now outside in my storage, and we're more than happy with these Rogue bikes. And that is why I bought the first Rogue bike initially, was to really test it out. These boys are expensive, damn near double what the other bikes cost. But in my experience, the one Rogue bike that we had was the only bike that didn't break down. Now, the concern for me was that the other bikes were getting more use, and people were kind of afraid of the Rogue bike. The other bikes that we had, their handle setup was different and actually closer within reach. The range of motion on the handles for the Rogue bike really is a lot of back and forth. So I like the other bikes for that reason. I was always wondering if I could create some sort of a clamp on different handle options, like a pivoting type of you fix it on there and it's like it's like a different handle essentially, like a modular type of system. These other things that we got are these glute ham developers. Now these have really served us well already. These bad boys are huge. My concern that I had to look up is that I'm 6'9", and I didn't know if they would be adjustable in a way that would suit me, fit me. See, a lot of times, you know, you want your hips just hanging over the edge, so if you're going face down, but a lot of times my hips would be a foot more or something crazy over the edge, and that really, oh, here we have these skiers. I think I showed you these last time. 3, it's more than enough. 4 might have been great, but 3 is good. They do take up space. Rowers, for my business model, I have 1. It gets used by the clients during some of our free days, like a Saturday morning type of thing where it's not a class. But in terms of a class setting, the straps where you gotta put your feet in and pull it tight, getting on and off those things takes a little bit longer than the skis. You can just jump right on. The glute ham developers, you just jump on. Of course, the bikes you just jump on. But so the glute ham developers, what were they, like $700 or something like that? Some of these things come with free shipping, that kind of thing, which is super helpful, especially since these bad boys are solid. I'm very pleased with these purchases. The Rogue bikes, just like the other bikes, you never know, and I've been testing them out for years. We had one bike for a year and a half now, 2 years. Maybe longer, maybe 2.5 years, 3 years for that first Rogue bike. And I'll tell you, now that we have these new ones, I only use that old Rogue bike, and sometimes I come over and I rub it. I go, you served me well, baby. So these sleds, we had some nicer sleds from a different company, but these Rogue sleds, I think they're the dog sleds. They always come with 1 pair of handles, as you can see, the uprights. But I would go back and buy an additional pair of sled handles, because you can store those under stuff or away. It's all taking up space, but I just wanted to update you guys. The next few items is, I think we're gonna go all out and just These 2 speakers are more than enough, especially with this space, but I want to turn the volume down a little bit and get it like surround, like, but I also, for my own workouts, I want to get it hot. There's an expensive treadmill that would cost more than every car before the car I own now. Every car I've ever owned combined, it would very expensive, these commercial treadmills. And compared to other commercial treadmills, this is the most expensive commercial treadmill. It would be a big loan. We got some of these racks. I haven't even done a review on these racks yet, but they fold up. I've got all 3 of them. Let's see, there we go. There's another one, and then where is it? You can see the oranges. Vertical, they fold up. Of course, we've got our 2 main racks that we've had. A ton of weight. That's probably been, in my garage gym career, has been one of the best purchases, is just the raw weight, whether it's dumbbells or these bumper plates. If you can find it for $1 per pound, one of my favorite, because I have a ton of 45s, and of course that's, so I think we have like 50 or 60 45-pound plates. 25s, we probably have 25, and then the 10s. I bought the 10s, so you buy $1,000 in 10s, but it's $1 a pound. That's 100. If the math comes out, that's 110-pound plates. Anyhow, we have a whole bunch. That whole stack is 10s. That whole vertical stack is 10s. And then on the wall, the top 2, 4 on both sides are all 10s. So, you know, one thing I would love is 5s. We're a little short on 5s. I've never, so we only have like a couple plates and only come, you know, they're not ultra necessary, but they do come in handy. So I'm looking around for some 5s, not bumper plates, but just steel plates. Kind of hard to come by these days. That's just to update you guys. Maybe when I get the gates open, it's 3:30 in the morning, as it is every day when I come in and work out before my 5 a.m. class. Maybe later when we get the gates open, it's nice weather. I can show you guys a little bit more and some things we have planned, like a pull-up rig on the wall, bolt that into the wall. What is that, 85-inch TV? I don't remember, something big. So I have more updates to give you and more plans to talk about, but for now, I just wanted to give you guys that update on those bikes and maybe some insight on how it's been working for us.